Are the glutes real?
Are the glutes real?
Do they even exist?
Do you have dead butt syndrome?
If you cannot feel it, can you really know for certain it exists? These are the questions that we'll tackle today in the
Another episode of Joint Effort. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Joint Effort. I'm Coach Jay.
I'm Coach Raul.
And today we want to tackle something that happened to us last year sometime?
I think it was last year, yeah.
And I don't know, it's a little bit of a conspiracy theory here in our realm here at Paso Manual Physical Therapy. And it's, are the glutes real?
Yep. So, quick story short. You guys know, if you guys are a part of our program, you know that we do group coaching calls in which we will teach a lesson and then we go into what's called a Q&A. So in any event, sometimes Coach Jerry will be teaching, sometimes it will be me, or sometimes it will be Dr. David. But in this particular call, Dr. David was teaching, and we were moderating. Anyways, one of the comments, someone just kind of asked, well, what if I cannot feel my glutes when I do an exercise? And then someone else said, it's funny that they mention it. And one of the comments, I kid you not, kind of said something along the lines of like, are those muscles even real?
Yeah. I think they're lying about this glute stuff. And we're seriously we're sitting here like, oh man. Well, the chat box started to fill up with comments of people just chiming in like, yeah, the glutes aren't real.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Glutes. So we just thought it was funny because I know a lot of people talk about this. So what is this that they're actually talking about, Coach?
Yeah. So basically what they're talking about is what your typical layman will say, it's glute amnesia, which is basically just the loss of that function in the motor nerve. That's basically how you are able to contract your muscles. And if you don't use a certain muscle group enough, what will happen is that you will have certain weakness in that particular area. Mm-hmm. And this is why we do so much of that stuff of telling people to think about that muscle that you're trying to contract and then contract it. Yep. Where we're a little stuck in is that it's kind of hard to prove something that is so physical. It's almost like trying to prove something like when you look up at the ceiling, is the or when you look up at the sky, is it blue? And I mean, it is blue. How can you tell it's blue? It was just one of those situations. But some folk in our programs will have some issues with firing these muscles, and this is why we try to get them to do these things, practice firing them so often.
So within our programs, as you know, we have the hip arthritis and the knee arthritis recovery programs. In phase 1, just right out the gate, which you all can try for free.
Yeah.
Just make sure to go to our website, and I think maybe they'll even pop up a nice code down here, a QR code. You guys can scan it and get entered in there. But in phase 1, we're trying to reduce pain and irritation, but we're also working on ending glute amnesia. Yeah. We have what is called glute sets. What are glute sets, Coach?
Yeah. So plain and simply, a glute set is going to be you trying to think about the glute muscles, contracting them. You don't need any load. You can just do that seated, standing, laying down, whatever you prefer. But you're going to hold that tension in that muscle for 10 seconds. Yep. It's not easy to do if you haven't practiced it, and it's not easy to do if you don't have a frame of reference. Yes. So if you have ever clenched your fist because in anger, right? Or if you have ever strained against something, then you're going to be more familiar with what this feels like. Mm-hmm. So why do you need to do this so often? Well, part of it is because that motor nerve that we were discussing a few seconds ago, it's going to have a certain dysfunction. It's just not going to be as active as it should be. Yep. So all those muscles in that area that are in your hip, the backside of your hip, are going to be underactive enough that you won't be able to produce a lot of meaningful extension in the hip without those muscles. So that can lead to pain if that's if your pain is coming from a muscle imbalance.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why clearly in phase one, we're starting there. We're starting with those glute sets. So that way you can find that connection, the neurological connection
Yeah.
between mind and muscle. You hear a lot of bodybuilders talking about you want to connect the
Yeah.
mind with the muscle. Hey, we're doing the same thing here. So that way you can gain first access, but also motor recruitment.
Yeah.
You're trying to call upon more muscle cells and fibers to get activated over time. So that's where we have the every hour you're working on the 10-second hold. It's just very smart way to reestablish that connection and gain access to that muscle. So that way, when you get into the videos like walking with glutes,
Yeah.
you actually know that you have glutes to walk with.
Yeah. So my take on this is, if you're someone who's watching this program, this YouTube video because you are thinking of joining the programs, or if you're a program member, like you guys usually get to see these videos before. If you're having more issues with contracting your glutes or finding them to the point where you think it's a surreal kind of thing, that tells me that you need to practice this a lot.
Even more.
You just need to do them. You just need to do a lot of the trying to find these muscles until you can, and then continue on actually making them fire. But that lack of awareness in a body part, that lack of awareness in a muscle group, tells me that you have a huge disconnect, and that's why you have some motor issues. You just don't organize your movement in a way that can be beneficial for your joint.
That's right. And so think about when the glutes aren't doing their job correctly. You have the other muscles, right? Such as your quads, TFL, tensor fascial lateral muscle, that just tend to overtake and try to compensate for the body. And that's the magic of the human body. It's going to compensate, but also the curse to that is eventually you run out of things to compensate with, and that's where you get wear and tear of the joints. So the glutes are probably the biggest key. It's not the only key, but it's probably the biggest one. It is a much bigger muscle group of the body, and it just allows you to do so much more efficiently. So these glute sets are super crucial. I think everybody skips them, and not really. I think a lot of people that come on our live streams or our YouTube videos,
talking about it more.
They're like, oh, I'm squeezing my glutes. I'm squeezing my glutes. So if you've got that under control, then I would urge you to join the rest of the program and find out the other keys that are needed to make things like walking more efficient.
Yeah, correct. And if you're here because your knee hurts currently, one of the key things where we try to get your glutes to work more is because it does lead to better hip function.
Yes.
And it might seem unrelated, but if you have a lack of proper movement in your hip joint, what's going to happen is that your knees are going to have more stress. And that I don't think that's very disputable. If you move in a certain way that causes pain and you continue moving in that particular way, that's just going to add on to the irritation that you already have, which is why we kind of urge you guys to kind of like take the tinfoil hat off of that one. I like yours, by the way.
I like your hat too, man. Thanks, Annika.
Thank you, Annika. And just kind of start thinking of, well, if there's anything that I'm not good at, which is, using the proper muscles or fixing my form. You guys are familiar with that, right? Like, I feel like everyone is familiar with the word technique or form when it comes to exercise. You want to look at it from that perspective, from that lens.
That's very true.
Like if you fix your form in how you walk, because you can use the proper muscles, or you fix your form in how you sit down and stand up, because of the same thing, then things are going to get better. But you do need to be able to be aware of the muscles that you're going to use. Can't ask you to, to pick up a water bottle if your biceps are completely atrophied.
I love that you say that, because I think a lot of people come to our YouTube channel and eventually get onto our programs feeling decrepit. Right. Feeling like you're very fragile, you're very weak, and just feeling a little bit hopeless. And I think we need to just change that. Like, you're not fragile, you're not broken, you're just moving incorrectly. And again, there's never a mean to fearmonger or to scare you guys from movement. You just got to move better. I like to say you guys are athletes training for the sport of life. So just like he said, just have athletes have technique. You all should have technique as well, and we're here to give it to you.
And so this kind of leads to like what's my biggest concern all the time with people that are aging without exercise, because we do a lot of that. And in essence, this issue that you're having with your glutes, if you currently cannot contract them, you probably having other muscles, and you probably have other joint dysfunctions because of it.
Yep.
So the concern here is always that you could be losing some of these neuromuscular transmission. You could be losing some of that, and it's tough to bring back some of this function. Um, it's tough to just simply, like if it's dead, it's dead sometimes. But
Yeah.
and we talk a lot about like type 1 muscle fibers, type 2 muscle fibers, how your type 2 muscle fibers tend to just decrease with inactivity. So
Yeah.
it's really important that you guys consider, like, again, if you're not a part of this program, you tend to just kind of join us to watch the YouTube videos, to really think about doing your 10-second holds. They are super beneficial. You don't need to move that much when you do them. It doesn't take a lot of time, and they can lay the foundation so that you can do some pretty cool stuff, like hang out with your grandkids, or
Yeah.
or take on those trips. It's not everything, of course. Like, there's a basic process to this, but just I'm really glad we're talking about this,
Me
because
too.
it's such a simple strategy for regaining a lot of these awareness of these muscles again.
I think it's so simple
Yeah.
that people think it's a conspiracy.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I hope you all can join us again. Keep showing up to our live streams here on YouTube. And again, try out phase 1 of either our hip or knee arthritis recovery program. And obviously, our members, keep squeezing the glutes, guys. We'll see you next time.